Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Mondays here at Dallas Meditation Center. Mindful Mondays is part of the Awakening Heart community of mindful living. And during this time of um, social isolation, we are doing all of our gatherings online through YouTube. And for those of you who've been here regularly, welcome. Those of you who are here for the first time and just found us, perhaps, welcome to you as well. It'll be easy to follow along our practice. Tonight, we'll do a practice of sitting meditation that will be slightly guided, and part of it will be silent. And then we will have a reading. And then after that, we'll close the YouTube channel. And for those who would like to have private sharing and discussion, we will do that on in a Zoom meeting. And you can find that link in the live chat over on the side or underneath, wherever it is on your device. And so, again, welcome. And so I'll ask, if you'd like, you can check in and let us know where you're coming from. If you're here in Dallas or somewhere else, just go ahead and let us know over in the chat. So let's begin with our opening affirmation. Some of you may know it, and if not, well, just follow along in your mind. And if you do know it, go ahead and say it along with me. And we'll say this every week. So those of you who are new, if you remember it, you'll learn it over time. So, may we and all beings be happy and free. May we and all beings transform our suffering. May we and all beings rejoice in all joys. May we and all beings be at peace, awakening to the truth of who we are. Infinite light, infinite love, infinite life. So my name is Cornell. I can see in the room Cheryl is here, and Ava and Christy is here. Welcome, Christy. And Rich and Patty are here as well. And I do see there are 11 people live at the moment, so hello to the rest of you as well. And I know for some of you, you sometimes don't see the live chat, depending on how you're logged in or not logged in. But welcome just the same. Normally when we meet in person, we do a walking meditation. But just because of the way it works to be broadcasting like we are on YouTube, doesn't make quite as much sense to broadcast a walking meditation with me here just by myself. I guess I could give you a tour of the meditation center. It's nice to be here tonight. I had to drop off some things to the center and pick a few things up. So I decided to go ahead and stay for a little extra time and do our gathering, do our broadcast from here tonight. And no one's here, so it's a little bit lonely, but it's nice to be back. So as I was saying, we won't do our walking meditation, but I do hope those of you who've been practicing walking meditation are remembering to do some walking meditation on your own. It can be very beneficial. And you can do it at home in your house, moving from one room to the next, or take a walk outside, or even just the normal activities that you might do during the day. Think of walking mindfully. Oh, and hi from Donnie, and hello, Alex and Nicole as well. And so we will just begin with our sitting meditation. And tonight I'll do a guided meditation through the body. Can treat it as deep relaxation if you like, or just an awareness of the body. So I'll get us started with a little bit of guidance on beginning our meditation, and then I will offer the guided meditation through the body. And as I said earlier, it'll be a mix of guided and a mix of silent meditation as well. So let's begin. Finding that comfortable position, whether you're sitting or lying down or whatever position you're in, go ahead and, move the phone away from you unless that's what you're watching this YouTube broadcast on. But it's not much to see, so you can listen anyway. And just allow yourself to be present. Be present with each breath. Be present with the body. Be present in this moment right here and now. If you're sitting, allow your weight to be centered above the hips and the shoulders and head in line with the hips, spine erect but not rigid, the head held high. Allowing the weight to sink down into our hips, down into the floor, down into the earth below us. Feeling that solidity, solid as a mountain. Present with the body, present with the breath. Breathing deeply. Your eyes may be closed or slightly opened in an unfocused gaze. Shoulders relaxed, arms hanging down, hands on the lap or the knees or clasped in front of you, whatever's comfortable. Throughout this meditation, we will notice each breath in and each breath out. Following the breath in, feeling it as it enters the nose or the mouth, and following it in that path deep within the lungs. And then breathing out, following that breath on its path from deep within the lungs and out through the nose or mouth. Breathing in, following the breath. Breathing out, following the breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nowhere to be except here and now. Aware of each sensation of the breath, wherever it is that you feel it, be it in your nose or your mouth or your throat or your chest or lungs. Just know that spot. Aware of how you feel the breath and allowing yourself to experience each breath. Breathing in, aware of breathing in. Breathing out, aware of breathing out. Let's bring our attention to the top of the head and the eyes, moving down to the nose and the mouth, the ears and the jaw, the tongue. Aware of the face. Just breathing in, breathing out, sending our love and attention to the top of our head, the eyes, the ears, nose, mouth, the face, jaw, the tongue, the teeth. Grateful for our head and our face and all the parts of our face and our head. Grateful for being the center of vision, smell, taste, all up in this area of the face and the head. It's also a place that we often use for communication through our eyes and through our smile and through our words, through our facial expressions. It's through our face and our words that we are able to offer compassion to another person. Just a simple look in the eye, a smile can say so much. Our ears are able to hear someone else, hear their words, to fully understand them, to be patient with them, to just be there to listen. Grateful for listening, grateful for communication. Breathing in, I listen. Breathing out, I smile. Listen, smile. Listen, smile. Breathing in and breathing out. Moving our attention down to the neck and the throat, the shoulders and the chest, the arms, elbows, wrists, hands, and fingers. Just noticing. Breathing in and breathing out, allowing our shoulders, our arms, our neck, our hands and fingers, the chest, just sending them a sigh of relief, letting them soften and relax with each breath. Sending kindness and compassion to the neck, shoulders, chest, arms, hands, and fingers. Sometimes we can carry tension in this area. Just allowing with each breath out to just let go a little bit more. Breathing in, I rest. Breathing out, I smile. Rest, smile. Rest, smile. Now moving our attention down into the abdomen and the hips. Sending our love and compassion to our abdomen and our hips and our thighs. Just this midsection of the body, possibly where our core strength is. Important part of the body for stabilization. Relaxing each breath, allowing our weight to be sent down into the floor, into our chair, or wherever we're at. Relaxing. Sending caring and compassion to the abdomen, the hips, and the thighs. Breathing in rest. Breathing out smile. Rest, smile. Moving our attention down to the knees, the shins, the feet, and the toes. Release. Sending that love and compassion down to the knees, shins, ankles, feet, toes. Grateful for the support that they provide us. Grateful for them helping us to walk and move about. Allowing them to rest, to release. Breathing in, release. Breathing out, smile. Release, smile. Release, smile. Continuing our breathing in and breathing out, allowing the whole body to rest, to release. Sending our gratitude to our entire body. Knowing that we are currently, in this moment, safe, strong, with friends, whether in person or not, whether through technology or otherwise. Feeling our connection, that connection beyond what is physical. Connection of the heart, or connection through wires and routers and repeaters. Grateful for all there is. Opening our hearts in gratitude, opening our hearts with compassion. Compassion for those who struggle, compassion for those who are anxious, compassion for those who just might not be aware. May they all be safe. May they all be free from suffering. Let's continue our sitting meditation for about 2 more minutes in silence, noticing each breath. Breathing in here, breathing out now, here and now. So just taking a moment to stretch a bit. Allow the shoulders to move, the head, the neck. Allowing the body to wake up. You're welcome to get up and stand if you like. Just see if you can remain mindful and in this meditative state of relaxation, still sending all of our love and compassion to our entire body. Just grateful to be present in that body. So again, glad to see so many of you here tonight. And just looking at the chat over here, I see Christy has commented that she's been watching the news and decided it was time for a mental reset when she started talking back to the TV. Understood. And then later she mentioned, I'm incredibly saddened for the loss of life, and reverence to acknowledging life and loss of life in a way certain people are describing. It's from the accounts that we see on the news. Christy can feel anxious. Yeah, I agree. It's, when last night I turned on the news or just turned on TV, and there was whatever channel was a special report. And, it was good to know what was going on, but, there's, it did instill some anxiety in me, which is understandable. But glad you came here tonight, Christy, to sit with us. And so tonight, the reading that I brought is a simple one from Thich Nhat Hanh's book, Peace is Every Breath. And I just chose a simple one. As I was thinking last night, I was just reminded of our simple practice. We were talking about watering the seeds of compassion, watering the positive seeds within ourselves last night, one of our simple teachings. But as she was talking, I was thinking, well, this feels different to me. Now that I don't really see that many humans, in person. I don't cross paths with that many people. Most people are either through the web or I just don't see them through the regular day. And so anyway, I was thinking about how am I practicing the basic practices, that we learn of meditation and mindfulness. How am I practicing them right now, knowing that, life has changed and feel very isolated at times. How am I keeping up that practice? How am I watering the seeds within other people, when we're all just sort of here by ourselves, but connecting this way. So anyway, tonight's reading isn't about watering the seeds, but it is, it's solid as a mountain. We can't have peace and happiness without some stability. When our body and mind are unstable, we get restless and agitated, and other people don't feel they can take refuge in us or rely on us. So the practice of bringing stability and solidity to body and mind is essential. Breathing mindfully, sitting calmly, you can reestablish solidity inside. When you sit in either the full lotus or half lotus position, your body and mind are stable, especially as you reunify your 5 skandhas through conscious breathing. The 5 skandhas are the body, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. If you can keep your attention focused on your breathing, you have a firm foundation for recognizing everything that's going on inside and for accepting and embracing it. Using your intelligence and your compassion, you'll be able to find your way out of any difficulty that arises in daily life. This gives you greater confidence in your own capability, making you even more solid. Breathing in, I see myself as a mountain. Breathing out, I feel stable and solid. Practicing to come back and take refuge in the island within helps you generate greater stability. You have a spiritual path and you know you're walking it, so you have nothing more to fear. And this helps you be even more solid. Your path is the path of developing mindfulness, concentration, and insight, the path of the five mindfulness trainings. These 5 trainings or precepts guide us toward protecting life, sharing with those in need, refraining from engaging in unwholesome sexual activities, listening deeply and using loving speech, and consuming mindfully with compassion for body and mind. So that reading I selected, and it was about solidity and stability. Sometimes we might feel like everything around us right now is unstable and chaotic, but just reminding that we have a choice. We have a choice to be solid in our own practice. We have a choice to be solid in our own sitting, in our mindfulness. We can be solid in the way we talk to each other, and we can be solid, in our ways of thinking and being and our relationships. So, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts, any of you who are joining the Zoom meeting afterwards. And I'm going to post that link again now. It should be at the beginning of our chat as well. And any of you are welcome to chime in our chat window if you'd like. Sorry, my typing is slow here. I should have had a copy and paste ready to go. So anyway, let's see. And I also posted the link for donations. Just a reminder that our center, but also these gatherings are all supported fully by donations, mostly of the people who attend, but also some other friends who are part of our community. So I hope you will participate in that, because we do face some pretty dramatic losses right now since we are unable to host events at our building. So please do participate. You can also donate by text through your phone by texting the word mindful to the number 44321. And those links are also in the description of this video down below. But so I'm going to close now, and if you'll give me a couple of minutes after this YouTube channel closes, I'll open up the Zoom meeting. But I think you can probably already head over there. It'll just say the meeting is waiting. But we will close with the 4 vows of awakening beings. And most of you know this, so please do say it along if you do. Countless beings we vow to free. Ceaseless afflictions we vow to end. Limitless truth doors we vow to open. The deepest paths of awakening we vow to realize. Thank you all, and you can always come back to our live YouTube feed for our other events. I think what's up next is tomorrow is Tuesday, noon meditation. I think Miles is leading that, and then in the evening at 7 o'clock is the young adults Wake Up Dallas Yes groups. So please do join us. And again, before we log off, do click on the link for the Zoom meeting if you're wanting to join us, or do copy and paste it. And we'll see you there in a few minutes. Thank you.